So in the last video we discussed about the uses of acids, harmful effects of acid rain, neutralization reaction, and the different the second, third, fourth and fifth types of indicators. So in this video we'll be discussing about the importance of neutralization in neutralizing the acids or bases due to the corrosiveness of these both. So first we are going to discuss about the indigestion or acidity. So when our body is like empty, we start producing lot of hydrochloric acid, which causes ulcers in the stomach. So to prevent this, this also causes indigestion. So to prevent this, we take a base like for example magnesium hydroxide, or else called as milk of magnesia. It is also an antacid. We can take other antacids to prevent this acidity. Next is soil treatment. So soil gets too acidic when it gets when it comes in contact with the acid rain. So when it is too acidic, then we add a bases like calcium oxide called as quicklime, or calcium hydroxide known as lake lime. So when it is too basic, then we add organic manure. This organic manure produce when it's feeded by few worms, earthworms, etc. They produce an acid which helps to neutralize the basic content. Next we are gonna see the third type is factory waste. So factory wastes are directly combined to water, so which affects the aquatic life, as we saw before. So it can be treated with quicklime, which is a base. So it neutralizes the acidic effect of acid rain, which in turn saves the aquatic life. Then the fourth one is preservation of milk. So when milk is transported from lot of long distances, it contains a bacteria named lactobacillus, which provides or which produces acids which makes the milk curdling or destroys the milk. So we add a small pinch of baking soda to the milk. Baking soda is a base, which is NaHCO3 or sodium bicarbonate, which is also used in baking industries, etc. Next, acid present in ants and bees. So ants and bees, sting of ants and bees contain formic acid. So when they bite, they release such acids which can be neutralized by bases like baking soda, soap and calamine solution. Calamine solution contains zinc carbonate, which is a base which helps us to neutralize the formic acid. Next, to prevent the tooth decay, we also the toothpaste which we use in the morning and night contains a base in it which can prevent tooth decay. So these toothpastes are basic in nature. So when lactic acid combines with calcium phosphate to prevent tooth decay, we get Ca3PO42, which prevents, or it's a salt which prevents the tooth decay. So lactic acid is acid, calcium phosphate is a base. When they come together, they neutralize to produce Ca3 and PO42. Next we discuss about acids, bases. Now we are going to talk about the third type, which is salts. Salts are neutral in substance, so they do not show any change in litmus or the indicators that we saw. So they are salty to taste, as we know. They are formed by the reaction of acids and base. This is called as neutralization, as we learnt in the earlier of the chapter. And the other two examples, which is potassium sulfuric acid and potassium hydroxide, and hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide. Next we'll be learning about other types of salts which are present. So we learnt about the different bases. Now we'll be discussing about the different salts and we discussed about the different acids. So now the different salts. So the first type of salt is sodium chloride, which is also known as table salt. It is used in food for taste, and it is also used as a preservative in pickles. Sodium carbonate or Na2CO3, also known as washing soda, is used for washing clothes, and detergents and other products contain such sodium carbonates which help in washing of the clothes. Sodium bicarbonate, as we earlier thought that it was a base, but it's not a base, it's a basic salt. So it acts as a base and it's also a salt. So there are different types of salt: acidic salt, neutral salt, and basic salt. So sodium chloride is a neutral salt and sodium bicarbonate is an acidic salt. So as we earlier saw, it is used for baking industry and also in neutralizing the acids. So these acidic salts and basic salts together form many combinations. So when a strong acid and a strong base is combined, we get a neutral solution. For example, when sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and hydrochloric acid is combined with sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, we get a neutral salt. And weak acid and weak base also gives us a neutral salt, because both are weak and above we saw that both are strong, so we get a neutral salt. Example: formic acid, carbonic acid, acetic acid. And when reacts with magnesium hydroxide or calcium hydroxide, gives us a neutral salt along with water. But when two or three of these combine with when strong combines with strong, we get a neutral, and when weak combines with weak, get a neutral. But when strong acid and a weak base combines, then we get an acidic solution, as the acid is strong. And we combine strong base and a weak acid, then we get a very acidic basic salt, as the base is so strong. So we complete the chapter 1, which is acid, bases, and salts. Thank you for watching.